Hello and welcome back to the return of the Tech Recipes Kitchen Counter series at our lovely new HQ in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. My name's David and Chap. I'm the CEO and founder of Tech Recipes, and if this is your first time joining us, the Kitchen Counter series serves as an open dialogue with leading media and marketing professionals passionate about delivering greater business impact by simplifying marketing, automating analysis, and maximizing ROI. With me today is David Nyurenberg, a seasoned veteran running performance media at the Rain Growth Agency. David, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey there, my name is Dave. I am the Director of Product Development and Innovation for Rain, the Growth Agency. Complexity is where the margin is historically.
I have the added benefit of, being sole owner in this company, and that gives me the luxury to say some things that most probably are thinking about but can't say for whatever reason. And, I like you talked about like this gray space, the margins, right? I go to a lot of these conferences and everybody's talking about how we got to clean up the waste and transparency, but no one's really defining what transparency is. Standardization, right? Standardization for us is about bringing all of that data together into one cohesive and organized data set to make decisions off of. I'm sick of it, to be honest with you, because the reality is no one really wants to do anything about that, because that's where the majority of the industry is making money today. You're seeing it with the walled gardens. You see it with the startup community. You see it at all levels. We want to remove that, and we want to do good work with good people, which is why we have people here today like David Nyurenberg from Rain, the Growth Agency.
In my opinion, ad waste is any allocation of budget towards media that does not align with the brand's business goals. So at Rain, all our clients are performance clients. So everything at the end of the day ladders up to high value business outcomes like purchases, ROAS, customer acquisition cost, lifetime value. So for me at least, and for Rain, it is very important to define KPIs that actually lead to those high value business outcomes and ladder into those, as opposed to looking at vanity metrics and metrics that might look good on paper, but might be misleading in the real world.
Is there value in leveraging tools that may have not existed in the past, but that would automate the standardization of data cross-platform to allow you to streamline and get to those results faster than ever before, that would also prioritize business outcomes over what I would call archaic or traditional digital KPIs like your CPMs and your clicks?
This is now with AI coming into the mix. There are now more and more tools like Tech Recipes that allow you to automate all the different data fusion and analytics processes that have been so hard to do in the past with a human. Now AI and machine learning and just automation have made it all possible, that there really is no excuse anymore to not be looking at your data as comprehensively as it's possible now. Historically, we've been really comfortable trusting the numbers that the platforms are giving us because there has been no other way.
Should trust just be given, or understanding what's happening in the news with Google and Meta having these secret deals where they were knowingly targeting people under the age of 13?
Right.
Should some of that trust be taken away, and should we be bringing that maybe back in-house or working with more innovative companies to help verify that?
I feel you have to scrutinize every single piece of data that is coming from those platforms. And also that is why you really do need to bring in some level of third-party attribution into the mix to give you a different perspective. Because if you're just going to go off what Google is telling you, then you're probably going to be giving most of your money to Google. Tasks of media buyers day to day removes the ability to actually sink time into analyzing data, really getting into the weeds, optimizing campaigns, understanding what truly is happening and what truly is working and what's not working.
Yeah, I mean, what we found in the industry is there's a lot of menial tasks, right? And perhaps maybe you're short on resource or budget. And what's happening is, as opposed to people getting promoted and getting more money, and this happened when I was back at the agency as well too, right? It's like, well, your incentive is more work. And that only works for so long until people get burnt out. What Tech Recipes is really trying to do is empower the people that already already reside at these brands, at these agencies, to remove the low value tasks so you can focus on higher value tasks, more thought-provoking tasks that drive more incremental value. And in essence, that's what we're doing, right? We're automating the standardization of data across platform in order to get you to ROAS, ROAS, return on ad spend, or ROI, but more importantly, understanding where that ad waste exists, not because anybody's doing anything wrong, but because we now have new tools, AI being one of them, additional automation tools, to understand that ad waste so you can remove that ad waste to lower your non-working costs, increase your working media, and drive more ROI.
Instead of doing that type of high thinking, technical type of work, we have media buyers still manually trafficking out placements, setting up campaigns with hundreds and hundreds of line items, which really it's important work. It needs to be done, but it also just removes the ability to really improve campaigns. And what ultimately happens is everyone's campaigns across every agency really just looks the same, and they function effectively the same. Because that higher level of work, that strategic type of thinking that agencies are truly paid to do is not happening because people are just stuck putting in so much time into really monotonous, laborious tasks. Because these tools really give the ability for agencies to realize their true potential.
Now, in order to have impact on your business, really doesn't have to be overly complex. You need to understand how to allocate, how much to allocate, where to allocate, and how do you drive operational efficiency. What Tech Recipes is here to do are two simple things: drive business impact as fast as possible. And if you'd like to learn more, subscribe on YouTube and stay tuned for more. Thank you.
Look what happens when you put the effort in. Look what happens when I put the effort in.